hand in glove with the miscreants in society and do all sorts of violent and turbulent act of terrorism under the cover of liberation movement in their misguided enthusiasm and become the enemies of the society. These misguided unemployed youth are called militants and terrorists in various parts of the country. We have to take immediate and effective steps to wipe off unemployment, especially among the educated masses. It is time that all politicians cutting across party lines evolved emergent steps to work out for the redressal of the unemployed, failing which people will lose their faith in the democratic system. It is of course a sorry state of affairs that there is no specific allocation or scheme for the educated unemployed in the annual budget presented by the finance minister. The government should start setting up more medical and engineering colleges as well as job-oriented industrial outlets in rural districts. Social service activities can provide good job opportunities. For this purpose, huge funds are not required. The opening of children's nurseries, medical and nursery facilities in every village and urban locality would almost offer more than 5 lakh jobs. Youth force is a timely need of our country, since the future of this great nation is to be handled by the generation. It is suggested by experts that the government should think of creating a national service force for all able-bodied and unemployed citizens. The aforesaid national service may be further divided into 5 compartments for the satisfactory working of the scheme. First, once the education and scientific division, this branch should concentrate on adult literacy throughout the length and breadth of the country. Exploration of national resources and their efficient utilization should be its motto. Agriculture should be further recommended, modernized by adopting agro-industrial technology. There are many development of renewable resources. Propagate scientific attitudes for public and personal hygiene and educate the public about civic responsibility through adult and mass education. Engineering and construction division has to look after the maintenance and repairs of canals, dams, public schools, hospitals, digging of tube wells and construction of solar and biogas plants and all public work wherever required. This category of persons should be attended to conservation of soil erosion, maintenance of environment, reclamation of fallow and infertile lands and afforestation as well. The next division is civil administration. This should act an ancillary force to police to supervise city traffic and keep an eye on antisocial elements. Another division has to look after the health condition of the public and their general fitness. This division should cater to the needs of the ailing public. There should be one cultural division which will rouse the artistic approach of the public and impart further knowledge under this scheme. Rural areas should be visited by them once or twice in a calendar year. They may educate the illiterate public in rural areas about economic plans regarding government loans and subsidy and impress upon them about unity and discipline and other social advancement and about family planning. Since brain drain in recent years is disturbing us, we should have a complete change of policy and make it a point to see that no one is enamored of the privileges enjoyed abroad and should not seek to their stay about return home to raise their country in the world arena. Right to work should be a constitutional guarantee, and in that event, the aggrieved individual can move the appropriate court to seek relief. This will create more employment to unemployed youth. By adopting such tactful measures, we can prevent the mass exodus of the educated youth to other countries and develop the country. In the above circumstances, my suggestions may be considered, and the government may announce good schemes to retain our educated unemployed at home to work for the progress of this great nation. Having failed to export any of our products, having invested crores of rupees, we are now going back to the same thing as exporting iron ore, manganese ore, and we are trying to export our jute products, so that we are going back to the same old stage even after making planning the development for the last 12 years. It is the time that we thought seriously about the investment. Why we are trying and lagging? Why is it that our industries cannot compete with foreign countries, although we take collaboration from Britain, America, Russia, and so many other countries?